Hello, one and all. Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play One's on Party. I'm back, Shadow, and well, turn that down. I apologise. Well, I suppose I apologise for the ever such slight delay. This console is really starting to put up a bit of a fight, folks. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. Anyways, in the last video, well, actually, that's not true again, because I keep forgetting I'm putting up videos of me and Trico. Well, in the last video of that, we just stole that victory from nowhere. That was quite something. It's a good match, actually. I did enjoy doing it, folks. The last mission one, though, we only got through a couple missions, actually. But then that's because, as I said, these are starting to get pretty awkward. But we might well get through a good few, actually, today, folks. I'm hoping for at least 3. Just to keep you guys updated as well, we've got this video here, and there's probably going to be 2 more Worms videos before we return back to the world of Final Fantasy. So with this, then the last video that me and Trico were able to do, which is next. Make sure you bring your popcorn to that one. And then one last one of this before we go to Final Fantasy. Spend some time with that, and then when we come back to Worms, that could quite possibly be the final set of videos actually for Worms on Party. I know I mentioned it wasn't going to, we're nearly there. But anyways, so the enemy has taken the old lady hostage. Expletives. Must defeat all 6 of the biters in order to put an end to this reign of terror. But for every old lady we do hit, we lose time, folks. Now, this is can be a bit of a devilish little mission, this, folks, actually. But it's good fun, and it doesn't take too long. So at least if I cock it up, it won't take too long to redo. Not like that super tricky shape. Oh man. Alright, so here is the situation. 100 seconds, 6 worms. All have to die. We've got as many attacks as we want in one turn, folks. However, you will notice old ladies are falling down, and if we hit one of them, then we lose 4 seconds, folks. Now the only problem is basically you just got to keep shooting with your rocket launcher and just take them out. And if you hit a woman, you see, you lose 4 seconds. Good. Now, you ideally want about... Ooh, that was close. You ideally want, say, about 3 sort of direct hits. Ooh, that was a result. Didn't mean to hit the guy down there. Get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. Problem is, it's very hard to tell if they're going to die or not. Good way of testing, actually, folks, is... What's it doing? Is, I say, if you want about 3 full hits, that 2 should probably kill them, but 3 just to make sure they don't escape a couple out, which does happen sometimes. One thing you can also, if you're really not sure if you've hit a worm or not, if you actually have a look at it, then you'll actually see that, you'll notice that he's if he's got less than 25 health, he'll start sort of breathing heavily, which is quite useful. But just make sure you just don't hit those old women, because it costs you a few seconds, actually, a lot more than 4. And something else you can do as well, because these worms are in identical places, if I want to hit the one at the bottom left, all you got to do is turn around, and you're right there, folks. So you can turn around, save some of the enemy. With very luck, we got to wait for all these old women to drown first. With any luck? Yeah, victory is ours. Very, very nice. It's not hard, this. It isn't hard. Ta-wa! I'll see you in the afterlife. Yeah! Broke open a 6-pack. Very nice. That was poor. But yeah, pretty easy mission, that. Pretty easy. Yeah, easy as you like, folks. Like I said, it's a pretty easy one, that. In fact, I'm hoping the one at the end, after the one we're about to do, actually isn't all that tricky either, so we'll have to... Again, we'll have to see how we go. Come on, game. I don't have all day. I've got a corporation to build here. Yeah, pretty easy. This one though, oh, this is awkward. Maybe because I'm just not that great at it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave that to your debate. Intelligence reports that the enemy are closing on a serious piece of hardware. Beat them to it. Use the ninja rope to make your way across the canyons, collecting weapons and blow through the landscape. Destroy this crate. Do not collect it. If you collect the crate, I believe you actually fail if you collect the crate. So bear that in mind. Now this mission actually is quite awkward. I personally feel. I'll explain it to you, obviously. It's not that hard on paper. It's just the execution of it's kind of tricky. We need to use the rope. Now, what we have, basically, folks, is we have got, if you look here, infinite ninja ropes. Now, that's the crate that we need to destroy there. And we need to get hold of the crate over there. Now, basically, what you need to do is basically you have got to go across the map here. With using a ninja rope. That's fairly simple. However, there are mines everywhere. And it is so easy to hit one. And if you hit one, I mean, you can survive, but it's bad, folks. Just skip our go here. Now, what these guys do is that crate there. There is a shotgun there, and basically we'll get that shotgun, and that's so we can use to try and break our way through this landscape. However, there is also a girder there as well, and the reason for this is all three of these worms have infinite access to airstrikes. This is bad. So, what you need to try and do is at the end of every turn, either you need to try and get some kind of cover. Now, here's a little trick here. Just bounce up a little bit first. Oh, this is awkward though. I'm not very good at this. Ow! Ow. It's not easy, this, folks. There are a couple places it's really easy to clip a mine. The other one being the top of that giraffe's head. That is really awkward. In fact, actually, I don't know. I want to move it. I really do. The problem is we need to sort of burrow through the ground down there. I don't want to shoot the mine it falls down there, because then we've got a problem. That way isn't as useful for us. But I'm going to use a shotgun here. And also note, whenever you grab the items, another crate will then spawn on the exact opposite side of the map, basically. I'm sure you get the general idea. You just keep going back and forth, getting the supplies as you need to. That's fortunate. That's very fortunate. I can work with that. And actually, I'm going to take out this one on the tail as well, actually, and just move it away. That's another one that's really easy to hit if you're not paying attention. You see, down there, they shouldn't be a problem. And we can just swing by here pretty nice and clearly now. I know that means you've now got to go get another shotgun, but I'm willing to do that if it means we don't die. Yeah, we've got 15 minutes. It's reasonable time. As for how many crates and shotguns you actually need to get, it can vary, folks. It depends a little bit. You're looking anywhere from about maybe 3 shotguns to maximum of 5. Really. It depends on a few things, must be said, or this is going to be awkward. Yeah. Sometimes you're going to have to do that, folks. It pays to be pretty nifty with a ninja rope in this one. And I have practiced this a reasonable amount off screen, which does help. Just do it like that, folks. If you're not sure you're going to clear it, just sort of you do it in little bits. Always helps. Sort of a bit at a time. Come on, grab it. I might even be able to get back over. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, though. Oh, no, I meant to swing down that left side underneath the tree. That's bad. That is not a good thing. That is a bad thing. Please don't use an airstrike. The AI are funny sometimes. They do use airstrikes, folks. Even if sometimes it doesn't seem like they do. They're a bit selective over when they use them. Which is kind of strange, really. Oh, I don't like this elf. This is not ideal. And just so you know, folks, just in case you really are struggling with this this level, which is fair enough. This isn't actually that easy, this mission. If you fail this, I believe it's either 2 or 3 times, the game will actually give you a an extra jetpack. Well, give you a jetpack, I suppose I should say, which spawns. I'll show you whereabouts at the moment. Let's just drop down here. Oh, I should have shot the thing first. That was kind of silly. Oh, this is bad. Get up. Oh boy. Get up. Ah! God! God's sakes. The problem is with this map as well is that these girders, you basically... Oh, there isn't any room to put them on the sides. Oh my god, they're not using it! Come on, I'm sitting there! What's up with that? Like I said, they are very selective over how they when and why they use those. I really don't know why. I wish I did. If I knew, I would tell you, but I don't. All I can say is we've got a bit of a lifeline there, actually. Ooh, yeah, I wasn't too sure if that was going to reach or not. Gotta hurry.
Hurry. Ow!
I didn't know you could actually set a girder while in mid-air, like on a rope. I didn't know that. And it doesn't end your turn immediately. I did not know this. Wow.
Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Burned! Ooh.
What?
Could have saved us there. No doubt about that. Be careful though, whenever you step the girder, it will automatically pick the shotgun out for you. Please be aware of this. The amount of times I've used a girder and then gone just to use the ninja rope, and then suddenly you've used the shotgun. Not only does that mean you've lost the shotgun, but it means you're sort of sitting somewhere you probably haven't got any cover you can use. Oh, it's bad. It really is bad, folks. Don't do it. Now I'm thinking we're going to get one more shotgun here before we get moving on here. And start trying to deal with this crate. But yeah, oh yeah, as I was saying, folks, if you are struggling with this map, after 2 or 3 attempts, the game will spawn a jetpack actually on that tree. Which, you know, I suppose you can use it if you're struggling with the rope. You only get the one, though. And if you are really struggling, after 6 attempts at this, the game will actually also spawn a med kit down that little cavity there with 50 health in it, which is actually pretty useful. Now, what you do want to do is you want to do that and just put a ninja rope there. It's just a lot easier to work with. Right, so we've got 4 shotguns. That should be fine. So what we want to do now is we want to start dealing with our thing. Now, what we're going to do here, if we just sit here, what we can do, if we aim down, we can do that. Now, if we now go into this little cavity here that we've just made, get on the far side and just shoot to the right, maybe down a little bit, and then just get in there, and that actually acts as its own cover as well, which is pretty useful. Now, I would expect a couple of airstrikes here now. Wouldn't surprise me. No, he's deciding not to use it. You don't have to worry about killing these guys, at least. You know, I'm pretty sure it's a case of even if they die, you just keep taking your turn over and over again. At least you don't have to worry about airstrikes. Treasure uses. Right, so we start shotgunning our way through. Like I say, you need a minimum of 3, really, unless what you'll occasionally find is like sometimes they'll like have an airstrike on you. And I remember when I actually when I was doing this off screen, actually, they sent an airstrike because I was sitting under there. One of the rockets actually fell into there and basically did that first little shotgun cavity for me, which is quite useful. Now, with any luck, well, we've got a bit lucky actually on this mission, I'm going to admit it. We can do that, and remember, do not collect the crate. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I just... Did we win? The crate's destroyed? Yes! Our death wasn't important! Oh, that's happened a couple times now, hasn't it, actually? Well, we've died, but the objective has been completed nonetheless, so we've been victorious. It's kind of strange in a way that it doesn't matter if you live or not, as long as what you need to get done is done. Unless the game dictates you must survive. I suppose it's just following it to the letter. Lovely. Now this is an interesting little map. This actually, it's good, but it's an interesting mission. You'll see what I mean. With a limited arsenal, we will need to improvise to the maximum in order to dispose of a powerful enemy who we've stumbled across, who seems to have dug himself in greatly. Dig him out, then take him out. Now, this is actually quite a clever little mission, this actually. I like it, although doing it is not easy. Do bear in mind, though, is that you don't have very long to do this. You've got more than one turn, though, at least, which is nice. Well, we've got 3 minutes. You've basically got 3 turns. Now, this is what we want to do. First turn, we want to parachute across. Then, to get up here, you just want to always go back down one, so you can backflip. Otherwise, you'll just sort of backflip, hit the sand, and then just bounce straight back. Not so good. Now, we want to get hold of this crate, which is a ninja rope, which we do need. You don't have to worry about being in cover or anything, because this guy will actually, he won't attack you for 2 turns. Oh, look at that! 500 health! That is a lot of health. Puts us to shame. Crates are only folks. So, actually, that's something we got. So, we got a minigun, a prod, the ninja rope, laser sight, and low gravity. And we've got to do 500 damage to him. Sucks to be us. Come on, swing over. There we go. just want to stop by him here. Especially because otherwise he will start unleashing hell on us! Oh my god, I nearly set the mine off! Oh my gosh! Good God Almighty! Right. So how do you propose we do this, folks? Now we got 500. He's got 500 health. There's a mine down there. If you look up here, oh, straight away. Now what we have to do here is crazy. Now I'm hoping I can just skip the go and he won't do anything. I really do hope that he's not going to do anything, because I'm sitting next to him. Thank you, because I think he has like a probably concrete donkey or something. Now, what we have to do, folks, we have to utilise what we have to the fullest extent. Now, what we need to do, we need the laser sight on, which we're going to need with the minigun. We need the low gravity on as well, and this is basically what we have to do. We must prod this worm into the mine. The mine will detonate, sending the worm upwards. We must use the minigun to push him up and across over the water. This is hard. Get up and over! Yes! Just about. He skimmed off the top. That was so close. It's really hard, that. The trick is to sort of aim. I feel maybe it's about 1:30 to 2 o'clock, something around then. And then the moment he explodes, fire straight away, because you need all the time in the world just to give him that little extra oomph. That is actually really hard. That is really, really hard. It took me a few attempts to get that right, but that seems to be the best way. Or maybe I should start doing this saving off screen. Nah, we've had the saving on screen the whole LP. Why change now? Now this is interesting. Because I've actually not attempted this mission. I've not even looked at this mission, because we've still got about 10 minutes left of the video, or about 7-8 minutes actually with this video left. I've not attempted this, folks, so I don't really know what to expect of this. Actually, I suppose we'll give it a crack. See what happens. We've discovered an abandoned train that appears to be an old enemy testing ground. The crates we will need to retrieve have been marked. I'm not too sure what the other crates may contain, so proceed with caution. I honestly don't know what to expect here, because I've not attempted this. This could lead the way to a significant failure. I can't confirm or deny these reports yet. Oh my god. Right, so we've got to use what we've got to a full extent. We ain't got much health. Right. Oh god. Not a good start. Oh, we failed! Whoops! Well, never mind about that. That was a that wasn't so good. I want to try this properly, actually. I didn't even see that mine down. That was the problem. Right, let's try this again, shall we? So there's actually a mine there? Wow. Right. That's not great. Seeing as neither of us can die, that's not super. But I think I know how to get past it. There we go, folks. We're making progress. I think I know how I've got to pass the first box. We've got about 10 more to do, but I think I know how to get past the first box. I think. Right. Good. I'm just gonna get our worm all the way down here, and he's gonna end the go. Now we're gonna book it. See, we're fine. Now, if we activate this lane as well. Alright, okay, that's fine. And we're gonna have to use the resources we get as we go along to, you know, to get through all this. Gosh. That's rather tight. Right, so if we just shotgun there. Probably could have waited there. Ugh. Stupid tree. I bet we probably needed that shotgun. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, what do we got in here? Never gonna know, and we failed. God's sakes. I tell you what I'm gonna do. This could take forever for me to do this. Right, so I'm actually gonna call this video here. I'm gonna make this a slightly shorter video. Well, I say that it's 27 minutes. That's about right. Because that's obviously going to be a nightmare to do. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. And next time will be the last video King Striker were able to do. We sadly didn't only manage to get 3 done, which kind of sucks. So yeah, so we shall do that. And then the video after that will be the last one for Worms Old Party, before I get to recording some Silent Hill, some Final Fantasy on the weekend, folks. So that's how we plan to go. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. So, take care.